name is Greg Grigoriev, and it's going to be a great interview because I have my guest. This is Vladimír Vencálek, CEO of
Hello.
Callisto Network. Hey, Vladimir.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Do you?
Yeah, me too, actually, because we have quite a lot of questions to you from Callistians and from Guarda users. How are you doing?
So
I think
I'm doing great. Do you?
Yeah, me too, actually, because we have quite a lot. I think there's some kind of echo, yeah, but right now it's okay. We have quite a lot of questions, like I said, from Callistians and from Guarda users, and I think we can start from a background. So, can you say some words about yourself?
Okay. I studied on university architecture of complex informational systems. So I'm solution architect, or I basically studied to be a director of programmers. And after that, I moved to Microsoft Dynamics area, so ERP systems, CRM systems, and basically big enterprise complex informational systems, which I was doing for 13 years to quite big implementation here in Czech Republic. And I was also focusing quite a lot on cloud computing, even before it was like today. If you say cloud computing, it's like completely normal stuff. But when I was doing it, it was completely new. So you needed to explain to the customer why it's better than on-premise, like if you have server in your house. So this was what I was doing. So I was early adopter of these technologies, and when I found the cryptocurrencies, I decided this is the next big thing. Yeah, so I was like, okay, so I need to move from ERP CRMs to like the next new technology that will be.
I got a question to you, but what did you mean by the next big thing? So, what did you think in this way?
So like obviously, if you take a look on cryptocurrencies and like consider time five years ago, yeah, like or like even a little bit more, then if you like at that time, Ethereum was like basically starting, yeah, and I was looking on Bitcoin, I was looking on Ethereum, and I thought and Litecoin obviously at that time, and I thought this is something absolutely amazing. Like from programming point of view, it's extremely interesting because if you know like the basics of programming, you are usually considering server to client, yeah, like a model how you build applications, or it's running on the client place. But now you have something like different. It's running basically on multiple places on the same time, so it's solving interesting problem, which is the redundancy. And then I thought like the decentralization and the, let's say, freedom that everybody can express the opinion how, let's say, how the network should be developed is extremely interesting, and it can lead to interesting use cases in the future, not only from let's say money perspective, but the idea, for example, of the smart contracts at that time was amazing, you know. So I thought it's nice and started to work on it more time. So I became miner. Started to mine because I like hardware, and then I founded Invictus mining company, and we started to provide the services to the customers, and we started to grow rapidly. And now basically it's quite common for people to go from computing power. We want to use it somewhere. Yeah, so that's why that's why I approached at some point Johan and the Callisto team, and we decided to work together. And at some point they decided that my input is useful to the network and to the team, and that I will take over the CEO position and move the Callisto into the basically next phase.
Yeah, I see. Thank you so much. Yeah, we have the first users in our chat. So some people just say hi to us. Like, hi, everyone.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah, you can ask different questions and you can win actually 25,000 CLO or 25,000 Callisto coins. Let me check. Yep, here it is. Yep. And this is Vladimír Vencálek, CEO of the company, and we can continue this question. So what about Callisto? So maybe you can say some words about this network. And here is the question from our users. He asked that question on Twitter. What is the goal of Callisto?
So right now, like first of all, what I want to point out, the goals are changing in time, yeah. But right now, the main goal of Callisto is create a secured ecosystem that will lead to basically better use cases on blockchain, and this is the main focus right now to basically boost the ecosystem of Callisto and provide mainly secured ways how to work with the smart contracts and to provide a base basically for people to be able to come to some place and be able to be advised, so less funds will be stolen in the future, you know.
Good, good. Actually, there was a question about the ecosystem, by the way. The user asked us, how is the Callisto ecosystem composed? Here is the first question, and probably the next one straight away. Tell us also about the importance of CLOE, SOY token, and CYT in the Callisto ecosystem. So probably we can speak about tokens, right?
So I will. This is quite big question. So I will answer it a little bit broadly because it needs some bigger explanation. Obviously, we started to work on the ecosystem because we need more use cases on Callisto. Like when I entered the CEO position, there is like no secret there was not that many use cases at that time. So what we started to do, we started to approach projects and started to work with them. First was to form an enterprise company that will be helping companies to basically move their products into a blockchain. So this is Callisto Enterprise. For that is Callisto Enterprise token. The importance of the token will be shown quite soon because we are right now finishing the SOY monetary policy, which will be revealed, I think, next week. Because it's close to be ready, and the CLOE will be revealed also quite soon. What I can tell you, there are many things right now close to be launched. Yeah, like I will tell you one example. We will have a quite big security token offering of Invictus Group for roughly between 10 and 15 million dollars, where the CLOE token will be used in some way or form. So you will be able to use the CLOE tokens and get benefits from the security token. This will be also launched quite soon. We are starting the pre-sale next week, and you can buy the token only with Callisto or with some combination of Callisto or CLOE. And the CLOE will be used basically right now. How it works, it works like that. If you are a new project, like you want to start working on blockchain and you want to have a good friendly environment, you can come to us. You can ask for funding request on our forums, and if we decide it's a good project, which mostly we usually think it's a good idea, we can help you to start working, and we provide you the either funds or programming power to get your project running. So that's why when we were approached by SOY, we decided to help the team and basically create and help to create the SOY finance decentralized exchange. For exchange of our work, we are integrating Callisto and CLOE token into the monetary policy of that project. And this will basically work the same way with the security tokens, with the other ICOs that are like also close to be finished and published. So, so it's not only what is important. The importance, like they are having each of the token has own role, and obviously it's quite hard to explain how they are connected, because for that you need the complex monetary policy, so you understand the benefits. I can tell you simply that the CLOE will be integrated in most projects that will be done by Callisto Enterprise team. And obviously SOY token will be important for the decentralized finance. It's the same to ask why cake is important, or why other tokens that are on decentralized exchanges are important. In our case, with the SOY token, I think it gives much more benefits to the users than on other decentralized exchanges, but this will be completely visible in the monetary policy that is, as I said, will be launched next week. So you will see why SOY token is important. You will also see some details how CLOE will be used and why it's good to have the token.
Good. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, we have new users. Felicien, if I'm right with pronunciation of the nickname. Yeah. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Miles. Yeah. We have a question from Ruslan. Here is it. That's about CLO and CLOE and about different exchanges. So probably you partly commented on that. So any addition?
So I can like right now there are no immediate plans to list CLOE on other exchanges than SOY Finance right now. Yes, we don't see the super importance to move the CLOE to many exchanges, because like why now? We have other topics to tackle. We need first to list CLOE on other exchanges. Right now we are working because we have finished the bridge between Ethereum and Binance chains, which is completely. I tested it yesterday. It's a really great feature. So what we will do is we will list Callisto first on the decentralized exchanges like PancakeSwap and other swaps, and in between we are of course working on other exchanges. But right now we have Bitfinex, which is fifth biggest exchange in the ecosystem. So we don't want to have like 500 exchanges that are like, let's say, on number 500 to 100, yeah, because we don't see a super benefit. So for us, the main focus of the exchanges that we want to like be listed on are above 5 or have some local importance, like for example they have some special region that they serve, which is for us, for example, harder to approach right now. So Bitfinex, for example, is not that super easy to approach from China or Korea. So we are also trying to work with some exchanges in that region to try to like make our presence in that region better.
Thank you. Yeah, there was a question about Binance. Yeah, but you partly answered that. So what about Binance? So Russian Radiant is really interested in that. Yeah.
So obviously Binance is the meta for each project to reach. Usually, like I can speak generally, usually when you are in some process of any listing on any, let's say, bigger exchange, you usually sign NDA that prevents you from saying like anything around the process. So I can like say anything about direct listing on Binance or other exchanges that we are in discussions right now.
Okay, yeah. So I just want to remind everybody that you can win 25,000 CLO for your questions. So just don't hesitate to ask your questions. Well, probably some of them we can show on the screen. And I think that's time just to read the question about staking, because we're just really interested in that. You know that recently you just launched cold staking version 2, and actually Guarda Wallet supported this version. But my question in the first one is just, I'm really curious why it's called cold staking. That's quite hot, you know, just to get additional income. So why it's cold?
Why it's called? It's like we are trying to basically give to the different users different products. One product we had it from the beginning. I think we were like first that came with, let's say, this idea of cold staking. Why it's called? It's because it's extremely secured. Yeah, there is almost no risk that the user is taking when cold staking. Because simply he locks the coins in the smart contract, and he's rewarded by simply removing the coins from the circulational supply. So that is extremely low risk, and so this product is for people that wants to hold the coins long term, Callisto long term, and for us or for the network, it's if there is less coins in the circulation, it means that there is basically smaller possibility if the price is going up that somebody will come out and destroy the movement by like selling his stake at that moment. Yeah,
for sure. And what's the difference between the version 1 and the second version?
So the version 1 was in some way it was quite not perfect, like in a way that if you staked you were receiving reward, but it was mainly for 28 days. And what we did in version 2, we said, okay, we want to reward the users that lock for 12 periods. Each period has 28 days, so it's not really possible to say it's 12 months, but it's close. And these people are receiving the highest reward. And if you lock only for, let's say, one period, like the 28 days, then you are receiving significantly lower reward. The difference is that if you look for one period, that you are receiving 0.45 multiplier. So basically each coin has less weight on how many coins you receive. So obviously if you look for longer time, yes, you can't remove your funds, but on the same time you are rewarded more for that. So we wanted basically to motivate people to lock for longer period of times, and if you lock only for 1 month, then obviously you will receive the interest, but it's not that significant. If you did the same for 12 months, you would receive almost twice that much.
Okay, here are two other questions from our users. The first one is that will there be another staking version, and after the second version, right? And are you designing the future of staking? Can you say like that?
So I like right now, especially with the DeFi project, there is a farming, and there are different like opportunities how to increase the or how to have higher interest rates per, let's say, month or per year. I would say that the product of cold staking is right now done. Yeah, like maybe there will be some small update in the future, but I don't think it's necessary right now, because the product is really for super low risk, relatively low reward people, and they are fine, because if you want to hold Callisto, I just take it and that's it. And we are working rather right now on creating other products for people that have, let's say, higher risk appetite. And obviously this is where the SOY finance is coming in, where you will have opportunities to basically have higher interest, but obviously in a little bit higher risk. I wouldn't say it's like much higher, but it's definitely higher because the coins are like doing something. On the other hand, in cold staking, they're just lying and like doing nothing.
Yeah, thank you so much. And here is another one from our user about, and he asked you about staking. Is there a maximum number of rounds for cold staking?
If you stake on anything more than 12 rounds, it's the same as you would stake for 12. So like that is from our perspective that there is no maximum rounds obviously, but like if you stake on anything more than 12, there is no sense on doing that because you would receive the same multiplier. That it will not affect in any way or form the interest you will receive. And I can tell you like my personal advice in staking, so you know how I personally approach it with my Callisto. I have 4 or 5 different addresses, and I have funds that I'm staking for 3 months. I have funds that I'm staking for 6 months, and I have funds that are staking for 12 months. So I'm working like that because obviously I want to have some liquidity ready as well for the soy finance because, but it's different amount of funds. I don't want to risk, for example, that much. So I can I can use more addresses, and by this I can combine basically the benefits on having stake for a longer time and do it in this way. That's also possible.
That's really interesting approach. Actually, I didn't think about it. So you can just have like 3 sums of money, yeah, and you can invest on different periods of time. Yeah, that's really interesting. Yeah, and that's why you have Guarda Wallet actually, right? So you can have like 3 addresses on Guarda Wallet, and that will be like really convenient. Okay, yeah, we have new users. Yeah, hi, Mr. Top.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah. What's it nickname? That's quite difficult to read, but still. Yeah, hello, Callistians from Traced. Yeah, hi again. And I think that's time to speak about really hot topic. Everybody speak about NFTs, right? So I'm really curious about your personal opinion about NFTs in general. And here is the question from our user. I want to know about your interest in NFT space. As you know, this is the hottest topic right now, and every big projects are coming up with NFT marketplace. So, is there any plan to come up with this?
So I can tell you some small secret, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dexalaran is already work on NFTs for Callisto, and it's ready. We are just trying to figure out when is the best time to launch it. There are some discussions if to integrate it with soy or not. So so it is right now. It's prepared, and it's prepared mainly. I don't know. Can I share the screen or not? Is it possible?
You can try. Let's try. Why not? You can try.
Okay. So I can you see the screen?
Yep. Can
Will
I
be
show
quite.
it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm showing it.
So I will put it to the center. What we are working right now, it's different. These are cards. Yeah, it's cards of heroes. I can show you some other ones. Yeah. Like this. Mantis is quite nice. I like Mantis. Yeah, you can see it's these are sketches. It's not complete pictures. Yeah, but there are different versions of heroes that we are preparing. So we are preparing our, let's say, quite complex card game, and like, so I can show you some areas. Okay, I'm stopping sharing, so you have only some sneak peek and don't see everything. But basically,
can I buy all of these things? Like, can I buy it like an NFTs?
so basically what you will be able to do is there are like some rarities, and only some rarities will be NFTs. Yeah, only legendary and mythicals will be NFTs. And you can buy card packs. There will be ICO that you will be able to buy in basically in quite big discount the card packs. And these card packs will have some guaranteed chance to drop a legendary or mythical, etc. So we'll be able to choose.
Yep.
And obviously we will do it on Callisto, so you will need to have some Callisto and possibly CLO to be able to basically get the best deals on that card packs. And this will be based on like the progress right now. I think we will be able to launch it in roughly a month and a half. We have already working prototype. It's ugly because obviously the cards are not completed yet, but we have working prototype of the game. It's really nice. It has quite complex mechanisms like behind that, where the heroes are battling against each other. It's called Kyborg League. so this is definitely where the NFTs will come in play. We have also different project that is working also on the NFTs, which is more on let's say music area. It's tackling the NFTs a little bit differently than the other, let's say, projects there. So I would say yes, the NFTs are definitely interesting area. I wouldn't say necessarily that we need some NFT marketplace right now, because obviously if you have NFTs, what would motivate you to go to us, not let's say on Ethereum network. But if we have, and this is what we are working on, if we have market where basically the cards and all the other things that we are doing with the internal projects will be launched, and we have enough transactions and enough volume to be able to have the NFT marketplace in some way, which will be strictly orientated mainly on connected use cases. So we don't expect right now that some artist will come to our marketplace and start selling pictures. But what we are like trying to achieve is to have the marketplace where, for example, you as a person that doesn't want to even play the card game, maybe you are not interested, you don't have time or whatever, but you can still go and buy the legendary card because you think it will be higher value in time. So you can able to basically purchase the card and sell it later on to the players that will actually need it to compete, because there will be quite big tournaments, and we are working on having this game in like really the professional esport let's say mode.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to show some comments like this: Callisto to the moon.
Callisto is the moon, yeah. So Callisto is fourth moon of Jupiter. So
yeah. There was another interesting one about the audience. Who are the major audience of your project? And is there any focus on non-crypto users who don't have any knowledge about NFTs and DeFi?
So we have, like, right now, if you take a look on our community, surprisingly, it's extremely educated community from crypto perspective. So we have a lot of really long-term crypto users. And yes, we are working on getting also, let's say, untouched people to convert them into the cryptocurrencies. And for this, there is a project called CryptoBot, which is an extremely exciting project that can reach also people that have absolutely zero knowledge about the cryptocurrencies.
Actually, how can we get this crypto bot? Should we go
I
to the
you
Yeah.
you you just have Telegram,
Uh-huh.
and like for example, if I want, I can just pick up the phone. You don't have any knowledge about Callisto. I
Mhm.
just send you a message, and it solves everything for you. It's it's definitely not recommended to use, let's say, for let's say any higher transactions. For
Mhm.
that, you need to have proper wallet like yours. But for let's say easy $1 or $10 like users, it's fine.
Well, yeah, we certainly need to try that.
Yeah, I will send you 50 Callisto after
Well,
the meeting. I
thank
just
you.
need I just need your and for this we are preparing quite a nice campaign
Mhm.
where you will be able, if you invite people that don't have, let's say, experience with crypto, you can be rewarded.
Cool. That's really cool. Another hot topic about DeFi. Any plans to cross-chain DeFi on the horizon?
Yeah, obviously we are doing it right now. So yes, there are plans. We are executing them right now because the bridge between Callisto and Ethereum and Binance chain is ready.
Mhm.
I tested it yesterday, so it's working. So yes, we want cross chain. We think it is extremely good for Callisto because it will simply bring more activity. Both directions. Of course, people will be able to go and work on the decentralized exchanges, but it will work the same way on our DeFi that is right now in phase 0, where you can already swap things.
Mhm.
And quite soon you will be able to start also the farming and other DeFi features. And obviously, after the bridge is public, which I think will be next week, uh, then the cross-chain capabilities will definitely grow, and I think we will definitely have more projects that will use this integration.
Great. Yeah, I just want to remind everybody that you can win 25,000 Callisto for questions, but please check or just make sure that your questions are on our Twitter. And here it is on the screen. Leave your questions because we just need to find you. We need to find and send you rewards. And we have quite exotic questions. For example, a question from Africa, and that's a user from Africa. So, hi, I would like to know when African people will have an opportunity to pay with Callisto tokens through the local phone network.
So first of all, Callisto is not a token but cryptocurrency, but they have the opportunity to do it right now. Like just install Guarda Wallet and send Callisto, or like agree with your friends, or if you want to send bigger amounts of money, or you can try the crypto bot for like some, let's say, $1 transactions. You can do it
Mhm.
now, and our actually crypto community in Africa is quite big. So just join the Telegram, and people will help you to set up and be able to start working with the Callisto coins.
Mhm. Yeah, good. So here is the comment about your breach. The client is from Norway. Yeah, he just loved this opportunity. And that's a technical one, so probably you can comment on that. So about lottery code, so I don't really understand what is that about.
So right now the lottery, uh, Immortal Lottery, is being prepared. I think it's extremely great idea. Dexalaran is always coming with something innovative, new, and something that nobody thought about. So I'm like pumped to see the Immortal Lottery to go live quite soon. Right now we are finishing the UI. We have great guy for UI, so I think the UI will be looking absolutely gorgeous. And after that, you are able to start doing the lottery.
Okay.
And the
Yeah.
code is ready, and it's published. The smart contracts are published. You can just search the GitHub, and Dexalaran is not hiding. It's publicly visible what was done.
Yeah. Actually, I saw several questions about your roadmap, so probably I can show that a little bit later. But right now, the question from our user, that was the question from our Twitter. On moving forward through your roadmap, what are your most important next priorities or milestones? And does your project have enough fundamentals to achieve those milestones?
So I will start with the team. I'm extremely happy with the team that we have right now. I don't think we are missing any necessary skill that we need to move forward. We have quite big team already, and I think we can basically go through all the things we need by our own. So like technical capabilities we definitely have, and fundamentally that's the same. Yeah, like if we have people that can do it, there is quite a high chance that we will do it. And regarding the milestones, there are multiple different, let's say, areas that we are working on right now. So first area that we want to finish the SOY finance and launch it to the phase 1. That's 100%. We need to do it quite soon. We need to launch the STO and the ICO. And there are some small and immortal lottery. So these things we are hoping to really get going quite soon. Obviously the bridge is next week, so I don't need to mention it. So right now we have a phase where we are trying to finish what we were doing for some time and get it running. Yeah. After that, the next step, we need to finalize the implementation of the dynamic monetary policy. And internally we have quite big discussion about one of the, let's say, bigger projects that we have, which is decentralized insurance, and how it will work. It's also connected with the SOY finance. And then we have also quite big technical and quite deep discussions about improving of the basic let's say protocol that there is right now, and we have quite good ideas how to do that. And after we agree internally on what, let's say,
we can hear you well. Unfortunately, something with the network. Some kind of freeze, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah, we can.
Is it better now?
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know what you heard last, but right now we are working on interesting thing from the proof of work. We are trying to improve the proof of work protocol, and we found quite interesting way how to technically improve, let's say, our fundamental system to get higher speed and higher, let's say, transactions per second by changing some small things in the protocol. So these are ideas that we are working with. We didn't decide yet all what we want to implement, but this is roughly the what we are considering right now. What we want.
Yep. Thank you so much. There are some questions about Guarda Wallet. Actually, we can ask several questions about Guarda Wallet, but you probably can visit our Twitter, and there will be all the answers to questions regarding Guarda Wallet. So we'll do it. So please check our Twitter so I can I can show that. So here is it. And there was a question about the benefits of Guarda Wallet. Actually, Guarda Wallet is one of the best non-custodial wallets, and there are probably more than 100,000 tokens are available on Guarda Wallet right now, and more than 50 coins. So that's not just a wallet, that's just a financial supermarket. So you can get loans, so you can just generate your own token, and just check our website or just our social networks to get more information about us. Okay, what about the advantages of Callisto? Another question from our user. What is the competitive advantage of your project? Can you tell me one or three best features of your project that other projects don't have to convince me and other investors to invest in your project for a long time?
Okay, no problem. So one of the, let's say, best features of Callisto right now, if you compare it to other networks, is there's extremely cheap transaction costs. And for example, if you are a developer, I can give you one example. We were deploying the bridge on Ethereum network yesterday. It costed around $2,700 just to deploy the smart contract. It's insane. Yeah, like you needed to create the smart contract, and now just to deploy it, you pay like this crazy fee. On our network, it costs like $0.50. Yeah? Like the price is like unbelievably low. So I would say that the transaction fees and the speed of confirmations are definitely much better than some other networks. Also, I would say that we have extremely friendly community, which is definitely one of the benefits, and also one of the reasons I chose Callisto Network myself personally. So it's a friendly community, and we are working on the projects not only on the technical side of Callisto, but we are also improving the ecosystem around it, and we are creating synergetic effects where basically this will help Callisto quite dramatically in the future, because it's not like every project is playing on each ground and just like working by itself, but we are trying to help each other in every way possible. And I think this is exactly what will quite soon push the project to the next level.
Yeah, thank you. There was a question about security. I can show it to you. So here it is. Why is the Callisto system described as safe? And there is another one from our Twitter. Why your blockchain is secure more than other blockchains?
So obviously security is not a feature of the blockchain, yeah, because blockchain by itself, it's just technology. We can talk if some technology can be more secured or not. Right now, obviously, there is overall thinking that proof of work blockchains are more secured. We have some special features like PeerGuard that is increasing the security of the blockchain, but mainly we have a great team of security experts that created like most of the audits in crypto area. I think more than 350 projects were audited, and no audited project were hacked. So the safety is not about like just blockchain technology. Yes, it can help, but the safety is mainly about how you deploy some specific things on the network. So we'll give you example. You can deploy the smart contract and then upload the private keys to GitHub, which can cost you 1.4 billion dollars, or you can have a team of professionals that consult you and consult internally how to properly store the wallets, and how to properly build the application or the smart contract in a way that is secured.
Cool. There was a question about collaborations, and I think the first collaboration we need to mention is the collaboration of Guarda Wallet and Callisto Network. Yeah, I just would like to say that the Guarda Wallet was and is the first wallet after Callisto Wallet, who just supported Callisto staking version 2. And that's so cool. And what about other collaborations? The question from user is just, what does collaboration mean in general for you?
So like we are approaching every collaboration like we are part of community, yeah, and it doesn't mean that Callisto community needs to be unfriendly to any other project or any other cryptocurrency. We simply think there is enough money on the market to basically be where you don't need to attack other projects. So collaboration means usually that the parties support each other in a friendly way, are trying to help each other in a way that is beneficial for both parties. Yeah, and this is the thing that we are trying to do with each partner, and even with the new projects that are coming to Callisto, we are trying to set up some friendly environment where, like, if they are missing some programmers, like we can help them to build it, and if they want to collaborate, like, let's do it. Yeah, like, it's just I think collaboration is mainly how is your mind like set it up. Yeah, like either you are set it in a way, okay, I want to do win-win situations for everybody, or you are like somehow twisted, let's say, and you are trying to win and somebody else needs to lose. So collaboration is about win-win situation for everybody, where both parties gain or multiple parties gain. So I think this is the same with the community, and this is the same with the projects that we are trying to do.
Good. So probably we are slowly going to the finish line, and that's time to speak about plans for the future. What's the next project for Callisto, and what are the plans for this year, and what would be the new Callisto project which will increase its value faster?
So, obviously, I think the audience is improving, because usually it's when moon soon question. Um, like, you need to understand that the programming, especially complex systems like decentralized exchanges or any other systems that needs to be properly secured, it takes time. Yeah, there is no way around it. It's not like you can create some unbelievable super system in 30 minutes. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
not doable. Yeah, like whoever knows programming, usually it takes longer than you expected. There are some problems on the way. So usually the faster is not like the word that we are trying to get. We are going as fast as possible. Yeah, like everybody in the team is working daily and is working only on the Callisto projects, and it's not possible to go faster. And sometimes even the product is ready and we delay it because we need to go through some additional security checks. So if you want to be even more secure, it's even slows down a little bit the deployment of some projects. So we have some projects that are ready, but there you need to go through the auditing, you need to double check. And so faster is not something that we are looking for. We are looking for better, more secure, and good fundamental quality behind it, and something that will work long term, and will bring benefit to all the people that are in the ecosystem, and this requires time. Yeah, and obviously I do understand that in crypto community it's like like when moon soon, but from our perspective, it's for us it's better if we grow steadily up for the project than if there is a super hype up, and then obviously the drop will come. Yeah, so I think it's for us it's important to add feature and other feature use case after use case, and when the time is right, the value obviously of the projects or of the coin will increase.
So true. Yeah, I can agree with you. There are quite a lot of questions about NFTs, but we have raised this topic. There is another one about functions. Probably that will be the final one from users. I can show it to you. Here it is. Do you have a goal to function an ultimate crypto payment solution?
So we are working. I don't know if it's really reasonable to think that you will be, let's say, something ultimate. Yeah, like I think it's reasonable to say that we will have some good market share. I think this is good, let's say, approach. We are definitely working on features, and this is the technical, it's extremely deep dive into blockchain technology, where we are trying to tackle some, let's say, problematic areas of proof of work, where simply for, let's say, instant payments that is required in some areas that we are trying to solve. The proof of work confirmation time is simply too high because you need to have confirmation around like 0.1 to 0.5 second maximum for the instant payments, and the standard proof of work takes like somewhere around 10 seconds. Like in good case it can be, let's say, 5 seconds, but it's still too high. So we are working on these things as well. Until it's solved, obviously we can't even think to be like ultimate crypto payment solution. We can, because the ultimate crypto payment solution would need to have also micropayments included, because this is where you have a lot of transactions. So this is definitely something what you want to achieve. But I think right now you can pay with Callisto just fine. You have good wallets as Guarda, and you are able to pay with it right now. Yeah, so it's working. It's the question is what market share we have right now. I think the market share is right now much lower than what we could have, but it will increase. The more use cases we add, the more options for the people to buy things and pay with we will add. Obviously it will increase our market share in the crypto payment solutions. So I don't think right now our goal is like we will beat Bitcoin, yeah,
Yeah.
or Ethereum or like. But I think there is a good chance if we do work steadily and correctly. I think there is a good chance to see us in, let's say, top 100, top 50, or top 20 in a year or 2 years time, and this will be still absolutely great achievement. And I think this is something that is right now in this moment, from what I can see, I think it's more than doable.
Thank you. I have a final question to you. That's a personal one. Look, you are a CEO of a company, right? And you have an experience in the crypto world. But try to think, what would you do if you had a superpower in the crypto industry? What would you change?
What I would change in the crypto industry?
Industry, yeah.
Hmm.
Just try to imagine you have a superpower, right? You can do everything.
That's interesting question. Okay, let me think for a second. So I would most likely have the projects that work together right now on the cryptocurrencies all around the world. I would have them more talk together and work on some specific problems to solve them rather than to compete in different areas. And because right now I think there a lot of time is spent it on simply wrong places to solve things that maybe some other blockchains or some other things solved it already. So I would simply stop wasting time in like not good way where you simply want to compete and you want to have something unique, and simply for the projects to work better together, you know. So I think if my superpower just did this this would have quite big impact, you know.
Actually, frankly speaking, this is what we do. This is the collaboration between Guarda Wallet and Callisto, right? So,
Yes, exactly.
yeah.
So we are leading by example. This is good.
Yeah, that's so true. Okay, yeah, I just want to remind everybody that if we want to know who are the winners, so you just need to check our Telegram, our Twitter, and probably Reddit. Yeah, and you will know that. And that was Vladimír Vencálek. Yes, thank you so much. That was really interesting. Yeah,
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
Hope to see you next time.
Yeah, I will come. Whatever you ask, let's agree on next one. You know, it was nice discussion. Thank you.
Thank you so much. See you and bye bye.